some help?
Yo.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Come out. Shot! Shot! Things all day, baby. Hey, who's got ball?
Just like that. Let's go.
You guys the ones who are going to be losing today. Yes, sir.
What year was Kawhi Leonard drafted into the NBA?
Was it 2009, 2010, 2011, or 2012? If you guessed 2011, then you just earned some VC.
You know what?
And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, BA. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's MP in at the point guard position. Porter, the pass to MP. Out to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Washington against MP. Gordon outside. Back to Washington. Here's Smith. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
I mean, look, he was one of the best jump shooters in the nation in college. I expect Smith will be one of the best in the NBA, too.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Pass to Christopher. Now Gordon. Back to Christopher. Deflected.
Helps to have a shooting guard who can block shots, a real bonus. And Caldwell Pope does a nice job at stiff-arming shooters.
Knocks it loose. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Washington's shot is good.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
And he sinks the second. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Here's Christopher. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Second personal.
That free throw, no good. The Nuggets making a switch here. Highland's checked in.
Line for your Rockets.
Good on the second one.
No doubt about it, the Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
Outside Porter. Gordon, left side. Over Smith. No good off the back of the rim.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. It will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
And another miss by Denver.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Gordon, the pass to Washington. He goes up again. Here's Fernando, covered by Jokic. And another shot. Kept alive. Fernando misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. MP against Washington. Knocked away. It's stolen by Washington. All by himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
MP finds Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Pass to Christopher. And here's Smith. Inside. Here's Washington. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And some players take a while to develop the runner, but that's one of Washington's strong suits already. In fact, it might be his go-to move.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Fernando grabs the miss.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Washington drives in. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
The Nuggets trail. To the inside. Highland. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Christopher. Back to Gordon. Great D that time from Jokic. The Nuggets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And here's Porter outside. Rockets with a rebound. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench. Love the career Eric Gordon has had. It's been outstanding, really. A 6th Man of the Year award winner and universally known as a great teammate.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Christopher. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Washington passes to Gordon. And the three-pointer goes. Clark, how about Eric Gordon? Maybe doesn't get the praise he deserves.
No, I agree with you there. I mean, guys sometimes are underrated or undervalued despite the consistency of outstanding performance. He's been in the league 14 years and has averaged double digits during that time. And when he only started 75% of the games, that's even more remarkable. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Gordon on the wing. Here's Christopher. Knocks down the long J. Christopher's got 8 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Not sure if anybody has
substitution on the court.
Here's Christopher. Give him 8. Out to the right wing. Smith inside. Gordon's on him. From down in the low post, it goes.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. MP is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Washington with the ball. 10 points for him. Misses the layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Green's checked in for Gordon.
Number 9. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Smith outside. There's the 3.
He's been off the mark since the start of the second quarter. Shots aren't dropping like they were early.
MP, the pass to Jokic. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. The three from Washington. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The three from Washington. And it's MP with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Birch, he's checked in for Şengün. Pass to Christopher. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Birch the pass to Washington. Here's Christopher. The Rockets with another miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass. Just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
Pass to Christopher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Brown, Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Number 9.
MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Washington outside. The baseline J is on the way. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He ended up with 26 points, and his assist total was through the roof. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And it's Jokic, that time on the assist by MP. Jokic has got 21 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Washington's shot is good.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Chanchar's checked in for Brown. The free throw drops for Jokic.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And he gets that one. Washington's got 9 points in the quarter.
And Washington is in a rhythm right now, which is why he should just keep looking to shoot.
Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jeff Green entered the NBA in 2008 as a small forward, Clark.
Yeah, and you know, as the game has changed, B.A., so has Green's position. You know, he mostly played the 4. Sometimes he's a 5. But really what makes him valuable is his versatility, his toughness, and that's allowed him to have a long career. And he knows how to battle bigger guys and help his team.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Gordon outside. The 3 is up. Here's Fernando. Back to Christopher. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Christopher's got 12.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Back to MP. All sorts of time. That one falls. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Martin outside. 44 seconds left to play in the half. Christopher misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And it's Green missing. Houston has got 7 of their 16. Three-point attempts to go in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And book it, Chanchar.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
MP against Gordon. Unloads from 13. The shot misses. And so it's Denver.
For the score, your Rockets 58, the Nuggets 65.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Smith out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Josh Christopher. Then there's Bruno Fernando. And it's Washington in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to MP. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Rockets trail. Here's Christopher. Now here's Gordon. Out to the wing. The 3 from Washington. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
MP up top. He's guarded by Washington from 6 feet away. And there's Jokic on the assist by MP. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Washington. And he drops it in from the low post. Washington's got 18 points in the game.
And Washington can hurt you at close range. Nice touch on the point-blank shot.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Smith against Gordon. The three from Washington. He drops it from range. Washington's got 21 points in the game.
His first three of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
MP, the pass to Porter. Gordon pulls it in. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The shot off that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Jokic passes to MP. In transition. Here's Washington. Tipped.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
A nice shot by MP.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Christopher. Here's Fernando, covered by Jokic. Here's Washington. The Rockets with another miss. Denver in the lead. Here's Caldwell Pope. They get it back. Here's MP. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Smith against Jokic. Smith passes to Washington. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jokic. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And for the Rockets, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. It's Christopher on the wing. Back to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. He got a piece of it.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Goes up from the block. Gordon left side. Tries again. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Jokic's shot is good.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
For the Nuggets.
Substitution.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Brown passes to MP.
Rockets foul. P.J. Martin. First personal foul. Third team foul.
No good on the free throw. Fernando's checked in for the Rockets.
Number 9.
And he's good on the second. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Martin outside. Pass to Fernando. Now here's Tate. Here's Christopher. 4 on the clock. Chanchar with the rebound. to the inside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Christopher's got 4 rebounds now. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Naji. Naji's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Highland. Back to MP. Down low. Tipped. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Fernando. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Inside.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Highland. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on tape. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Christopher, covered by MP. With the 10-footer, Christopher's shot is good. Christopher's got 15 points. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Highland. MP up top. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Nuggets ahead. They're up.
The Nuggets, 90.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with MP. And it's Naji in at the 5. They get it back. Back to Christopher. Here's Smith. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
They've shown them power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope, defended by Gordon. Pass to Gordon. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Aaron Gordon was one of the best scoring years of his career last year based on percentages. Still a very productive forward in this league.
And the leadership Aaron Gordon brings is tremendous, Clark.
Yeah, it sure is, B. I mean, he's been around for a little bit, so he's got some seasoning. He's competed in the slam dunk contest. A lot of hype surrounded him as a younger player, and right now he's a veteran that's poised and mature and does a really good job of mentoring his younger teammates.
It's Christopher on the wing. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Gordon.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell-Pope is his name.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Gordon outside. Pass to Christopher. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. The Rockets again can't hit.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Caldwell-Pope's shot is off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And finished off by Tate.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Christopher with a rebound. Christopher's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Smith knocks it down from distance.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Porter against Tate.
Denver foul.
Washington's checked in for Tate.
Second personal foul. First team foul. In for your Rockets, Washington.
Gordon against Porter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Porter, the pass to MP. Outside Porter. Up and over Gordon. Porter gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Nugget lead.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Washington outside. Here's Christopher. And he lays it up and in.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
The Nuggets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Caldwell Pope.
Get loud for them once again.
Kicks it out to MP. Smith against Gordon. Back to MP. Tries a 10-footer. And he can't get that one. And Houston will come the other way. Smith finds Washington. And here's Gordon. Back to Washington. 3-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Denver in the lead. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Pass to Christopher. Banked it in off the glass. Christopher's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Porter, the pass to MP. Back to Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
That one's no good. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Washington passes to Gordon. For three. The Rockets with another miss. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. MP, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Gordon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He'll go on Michael Porter.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
And Gordon, the 7th.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Denver, Koua Vang. Shooting 1.
Free throw drops for Jokic. The Rockets have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Gordon finds Smith. Now here's Tate. He's guarded by Porter. Gordon against MP. 6 to shoot. Gordon can't hit. For Denver, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Porter. Fernando grabs the miss. Houston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Out left to the wing. MP with it. Defended by Gordon. MP shot is good.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And here's Gordon, covered by MP. Gordon can't hit.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
MP, the pass to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Christopher, he's checked in for Houston. Washington comes in for Tate. Houston now. Time running out.
Your Rockets.
Now Gordon.
Washington.
We've got 1:48 left in the final quarter. Defended by Gordon. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Second personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within single digits.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to MP. Gordon left side. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Denver has possession. Pass to Gordon. Gordon with a steal. MP finds Jokic. Back to MP. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. Trying to make the three-point play. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith's checked in. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Nuggets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents.
I'm sure it meant a lot to them not letting a conference opponent get the better of them. That's important to them for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle. That's the aggressive attitude.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. MP outside. Takes a three. So the Nuggets win it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complementary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a three-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bridges, following the miss by Jokic. Porter against Bridges. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Paul, and the layup falls. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
MP passes to Jokic. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Offensive rebound, Jokic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
Back to Booker. Now the pass to Bridges. Into the lane.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly. Obviously played his college ball there. And his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise in their future.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now here's Booker, his last outing with 20 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton, basket, good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's MP. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Gordon dishes to MP. Denver passing it around. Porter finds MP. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded by Johnson. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by MP.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Bridges outside. Poked away. Porter with the steal. MP with it. Chris Paul covering. Caldwell Pope. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Over Jokic. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Nuggets trail by 6. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Booker. Here's MP. Jokic trying to free himself up. MP, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Booker kicks to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Paul's shot is off.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You've got to play tough, physical defense.
Offensive rebound. Jokic, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Denver's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Inside, Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assisted by
Jokic has got 6 points.
I don't know if knock Jokic off balance so much. You're just hoping that he misses something like that.
Booker looking around. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Johnson. Here's Paul. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Scooped up.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
That shot wide open.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bridges outside. Payne in the post. Covered by MP. Payne's shot is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now here's Payne. He's got 5, got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. And the shot is good from Johnson. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Houston. To the paint, here's Najee. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Johnson.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played. But they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities, when you're in there and active, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin. Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Phoenix making some changes. Crowder comes in for Johnson. And it's Damian Lee in for Devin Booker. And they pick up 2.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Lee. 7 points in the game. Feeds it to Payne. Back to Lee. Jokic with the steal. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston lit up the floor. He finished with 14 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. His strong performance was a high note in what has been a disappointing season for this team. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention. Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Denver, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Here's Lee. Plays it up and banks it in. Lee's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And he makes that one. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Here's Lee following the basket by Jokic. In the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
4th team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
The free throw drops for Lee.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Count it, good. Jokic has got 15.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 13. Crowder inside. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
There's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
To the middle, here's Jokic, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Gordon's checked in for Jeff Green.
And, hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball. He doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
MP's shot is good. MP's got 4 this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Payne passes to Lee. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
back
first
to Lee.
half. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Here's Chanchan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Lee kicks to Payne. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
The Nuggets trail by 17. MP dishes to Gordon. Second shot opportunity. A shot off that time, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Crowder with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Bridges passes to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton finds Payne. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Sharge checked in for DeAndre Ayton. It's Torrey Craig in for Damian Lee. And a switcher also for Denver. Brown's checked in.
Good job, Aaron Gordon. Just such a force in the lane.
Phoenix leading by 16. Pass to Craig. Back to Payne. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Bridges outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And so it's Phoenix with a shot.
75. The Nuggets, 59.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So on the floor for Denver. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. MP is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Jokic in its center. The Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Porter. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Gordon against Booker. Passes it to Paul. Over Porter. Paul's shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for Denver. Caldwell Pope. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
No good on the second free throw. Poked loose. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And there's the pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Dives for it. Goes up on the wing. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Suns leading by 13. Paul passes to Bridges. With the shot. That one, no good. And Denver the other way now.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Bridges. Johnson outside. Down low. The 15-footer. The offensive rebound. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Ayton goes after rebounds with some tenacity.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
First team foul.
Free throw no good for Ayton. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Here's Bridges. Michael Porter making his last shot. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got the... points.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. It's still dangerous.
Denver calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot.
Pass to Booker. Bridges against Porter. Passes to Paul. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets trail by 10. MP kicks to Porter. Plenty of space. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 13.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Here's Booker. Michael Porter making his last shot. The pass to Paul. Over MP. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Bridges trying to get open as Johnson. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands.
Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And it's tied up with that one. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne dishes to Booker. Shot from 16. Rebound by the Nuggets.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the foul called on him. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Suns shooting 47%, pretty solid. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Booker finds 8. And here is Craig. Puts it up from 7. Here's Booker. Denver grabs the miss. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight for the lead. Here's Gordon. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter is over. It turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. They get up the pair up front. It's Saric and Ayton. And it's Craig in at the 3 slot.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board. I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Booker the pass to Craig. Back to Booker. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Kicks to Brown. MP up top, covered by Saric. Highland passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Hits the mark, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And it's good, 2 points.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Ayton against Jokic. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Bridges. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist goes to
MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker finds Paul. And here is Johnson, defended by Gordon. Bridges passes to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
MP passes to Highland. 3-pointer. That shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Looking to get it going. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Bridges. And the Suns lead by 3.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
There's a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Back to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. There's the triple. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Jokic throws it down.
And now the team is going to switch over. Jokic usually feeding the guys. Now they're going to find him with how hot he is.
Booker outside. Paul surveying the floor. Booker against MP. Can't hit the free throw line jump. The Nuggets trail by 4. Porter passes to MP. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
And back in 2021.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP to take the lead, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 22 points. And from second rounder to MVP Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Caldwell Pope outside. MP outside. Here's Gordon. Pulls in another board. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. Booker the pass to Ayton. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. The shot missing. Good defense by MP. For Denver, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. To the middle, here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 3-point Denver lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Paul finds Bridges. The Paul. Elbow shot is on the way. And that one's good. Ayton.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
All against MP. Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on 8. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from. For the Nuggets.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Paul's shot is off.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Jokic trying to free himself up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic
a team out of the playoffs to a team chasing a title.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Here's Gordon. Good work defensively by Johnson.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Paul passes to Booker. Johnson against MP.
Yeah, Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
And the first one beats.
At the line for your Suns.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
The 15-footer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Booker. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 1-point game. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Porter. MP with the bounce pass. Over Bridges. That one off the back iron and out.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And the shot goes in.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
To the paint. They need this. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Bridges outside. Passes it to Johnson. Top of the key, Booker. Shoots. Misses off the left iron. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. MP kicks to Jokic. Over Johnson. Up again. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Huge play there from AG.
The Suns trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul dishes to Bridges. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
4th team foul.
.156 left here in the fourth quarter. Releases from 15. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Bridges. And that's 20 points for Chris Paul.
And that is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
MP passes to Jokic. Back to MP. Bridges against Porter. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Paul. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, Booker doing a good job that time. Instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
Paul kicks to Booker. Ayton inside. Porter's there. Count that one.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
The Nuggets trail by 5. To the inside. Gordon, the pass to MP. Denver passing it around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
Jokic passes to MP. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
The pass to Ayton. And he commits the intentional foul.
Michael Porter Jr. 3rd personal foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him. Free throws always a little bit sweeter, and they can add to your lead.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And Jokic drops them both.
I'm not sure Jokic is actually as calm as he looks right now, but he doesn't seem shaken by the pressure.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus. He'll head to the line for 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Caldwell Pope outside. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And in the moment of truth, KCP calling for the ball and delivering a powerful ball.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 5. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
$16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 8 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point. Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
So the Suns win it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented.